What if procrastination is not about laziness? What if every time you delay something important, you are leaking life force? Most people think procrastination is just bad time management, but psychology says something deeper is happening. And spirituality goes even further. It says every unfinished promise you make to yourself becomes trapped energy, energy that should have become action, energy that should have built your future. Instead, it turns into guilt, stress, mental noise, and silent self-destruction. By the end of this video, you'll understand why procrastination is draining you and how to reclaim your power. The psychology of procrastination. Psychologists discovered something surprising. Procrastination isn't caused by laziness. It's caused by emotional avoidance. Read that again. You don't avoid tasks. You avoid the feelings attached to those tasks. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of imperfection, or sometimes fear of success. Your brain wants comfort, and the moment a task feels uncomfortable, your nervous system searches for escape. Scrolling, watching videos, snacking, sleeping. Suddenly, your brain rewards short-term comfort. Dopamine spikes, temporary relief. But relief has a price because the task doesn't disappear. It waits, and while it waits, it consumes mental energy in the background, like apps running silently on your phone. Each unfinished task becomes an open loop in your mind. Psychology calls this the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain keeps unfinished tasks active. That means even when you're resting, part of your mind is still carrying that burden, and that drains energy. Daily, silently, relentlessly. Now let's go deeper. Spiritual traditions have long taught that attention is energy. Where your attention goes, your life force flows. Every promise you make to yourself creates an energetic contract. I'll wake up early. I'll start my business. I'll work out tomorrow. I'll finally change. But when you repeatedly break these promises, something painful happens. You stop trusting yourself. This is where procrastination becomes spiritual damage. Because self-trust is power. Without self-trust, manifestation weakens. Discipline weakens. Identity weakens. You begin sending a dangerous message to your subconscious. My words don't matter. And if your own mind stops believing you, why would your future follow your vision? Procrastination doesn't only delay success, it fractures identity. Every delay strengthens the old version of you, the comfortable version, the fearful version, the version that stays stuck. Here's what most people never realize. The biggest energy loss isn't doing hard work. It's resisting hard work. Resistance is exhausting. Think about it. How much energy do you spend worrying, avoiding, overthinking, negotiating with yourself before doing something that only takes 20 minutes? Often the mental resistance costs more than the actual task. That resistance creates internal friction, and friction burns energy. This is why you feel tired before you even begin. Not because the work is hard, because your mind is fighting itself. One part wants growth, another wants comfort, and that inner war is draining your soul. So how do you stop? Simple. Stop worshiping motivation. Start honoring momentum. Don't wait to feel ready. Action creates readiness, not the other way around. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I only need 5 minutes. Just begin. Because starting breaks resistance and momentum creates energy. Remember, energy doesn't come before movement. Energy comes from movement. Every time you act despite resistance, you reclaim power. You rebuild trust. You stop leaking energy. So ask yourself, what is one thing you've been postponing that your future self is begging you to start today? Start now, not tomorrow. Now.